All right, guys, I am jumping forward. I'm going to release this ASAP. I am completely toasty. I have celebrated the fact that I have claimed a new place to live and broke $1,000 in winnings. That means that I put $100 in 5 years ago in Bitcoin, something like that. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, it's gambling with winnings. It's trying to figure out the game. And Lex Veldus, thanks to you and Spraggy, grind. You learn to play the game by playing the game. I finally broke 1,000. I lost a couple tournaments tonight and just dropped just under, but huge, massive win. This first tournament, I don't think goes quite as well, but let's go ahead and play this back. I'm going to release this and kind of give you an idea of what the future looks like. I was inordinately proud of what happened and how far my poker game has come. I'm always going to lose, make mistakes, make errors. I'm trying to learn. I learned a lot, especially with Lex, watching his more like what I consider lag play, which I had a very hard time with in the beginning of my poker playing. I read Sklansky and too many books related to poker theory, where I was being, frankly, too risk averse. And I've gotten much, much better at situational awareness and understanding what's going on at the table. So let's see how this goes. Of course, I know what happens in this tournament, but we'll see how it'll be a surprise for you guys. And I think this is a $15 triple up, if I'm not mistaken. But we go to a $25, $10 knockout tournament, which is where I finally cracked a goal, which I'd had for 4 or 5 years, which was running through a land field. Is that landfield? Minefield? Running through a minefield. That's it. Running through a minefield naked, covered in syrup, and surviving. I don't know if I like the check. I think I would have preferred to show some strength. My concern is usually the three hearts. I'm always afraid that somebody's on a flush draw. All right. Completely busted out. And here we go. When I started, and I will comment from this perspective, would I have called King Jack suited in position for nearly half of my stack? Yeah, fuck it. What am I going to do? Lose $25? Now, every person I knock out, $10. I'll mark it on the screen. The problem was when I went through and edited the video, I did lose one somewhere in there. Doesn't matter. I'll tell you exactly what I made at the end. Oh, man. I lost a hand. I called from behind and lost. Oh, oh, the pain, the anguish of calling with Queen 7 suited? What the? Okay, this is not the same person who started. I want you to understand the transformation based on his stack size. Gangster. All right. It's on the screen. We're gonna miss by 10, but it's still there. There's about 9 minutes left. Uh-oh. Now what? What do you do in late position with a pair of aces to a limp, a raise? Oh, bet half of your stack. In a tournament where guys win $10 if they bust you. A lot of fold equity. Uh-oh. I feel like a sniper. And did I lose tonight? Yes. In fact, I lost. Let's see how much did I lose. $15. How much did I lose? 30? How much did I lose? No. I lost 25 and I lost 15. I lost $40 tonight. And you know what it mattered? Nothing. I think I'm ahead. Turns out I am. I worked 5 years, I would guess, to be able to pull off what I pulled off in this tournament. And I know for other poker players, they're like, that's it. And it's like, yes, absolutely. But with the skills I currently have, what am I going to be able to do in 2024 for the rest of the year and in 2025? The answer is probably a lot more, which I'm very excited about. I have a king. Am I going to win? Am I going to make it? We're going to find out. Well, I've still got a king. Why not bet? Everything about my bet says I don't have a particularly strong pair of jacks, but, let's see what happens. Anybody with me? Anybody celebrating? Now what? Does he have the ace? Well, yeah. Hello. Look at what he bet. 6 minutes left. But there's an ace on the board. But he folded. Yeah, but it's in first position and you have a pair of queens and they all let it go. And that guy only, yeah, are you gonna win? Oh no, he got 3 of a kind. What do we do? Oh, we lost. Oh well. Well, how much of your stack was it? This is the situational awareness. It's taken me so much time to develop this level of skill. And I know other people come to it faster, or they pay for poker coaching, or they do this or they do that. I was living during COVID and I would grind. Practice. Nothing will beat that. And once you've got it, what happens? Well, your pattern recognition is pretty top notch. 4 minutes left, or 4.5 minutes. Do we have it? He checks. Does he have it? Hey, you didn't bet. Why didn't I bet? Who knows? What's going on? Hey, we win. King and a three suited for $60, and we knock a guy out. Are you out of your mind? Oh my God. I have an ace. I have a big stack. I'm on the button. Bet. Oh, he jams in. Okay, what happens over here? Oh, he calls. Oh, okay. I have a 1 in 5 chance, I think, of drawing a club. I'm going to bet. I don't think they have a 7, a 2, or a 4, and even if they did, I can potentially draw out on them. This guy called. Oh no, I've hit a flush. Now what do I do? Check. Oh, okay, that's an easy call. Let me win $20 at once. Okay, we've made the money. We've finaled in the poker tournament that we did not plan in any way, shape, or form to be able to crack 1,000. But guess what's going to happen? 3 minutes left. It's one thing to study Sklansky and study poker theory. If you ever watch the film Rounders, one of the reasons it's so popular with poker fans is it gets some of the characteristics and some of the people right. Worm is like lagged to the point of cheating. He doesn't care. He just wants to win. Mike McDermott is like tight aggressive, generally speaking. And then you've got everybody, in between. It gets the characterizations right. Well, I only have an ace and an 8. Are you going to bet? I don't know. That's not a very good hand. It's like, dude, you have 10 times the other guy's stack. You've got to bet. You got to lean on a guy when you're ahead. It was very difficult for me to go from understanding the statistics to realizing that everybody else at the table was gambling. It's a super advantage once you understand the flow, once you understand the behavior. But in the beginning, it was almost crippling. There were many, many tournaments where it was like I folded 20 hands in a row, finally bet, and everybody folded when I had aces because they're like, the guy didn't bet on anything. I was transparent to other poker players. I don't think that's the case. I'm a menace at the table. Thanks to Lex, and thanks to Spraggy, by the way. All right. Now, I mentioned that I missed a knockout at some point because I went through my actual database inside Bovada to check on this. I knocked out when this is all said and done 10 people, which means I won $10 per person I knocked out. And then, surprise, I take first in the tournament. But I lost. I had a better hand and he caught a king. Oh well. Well, this is poker. Smash each other in the face. Sometimes, as Stephen Bruss said, and Steve, thank you so much for turning me on to the game. Sometimes it's going to be bloody, and sometimes the blood is going to be from you. I remember Steve saying that almost exactly. I only have an ace and a queen. He bet 2 times the big blind. What do I do? I don't know how to respond. I'm going to put my whole stack in and bet that I have something that will draw out to something better than he has. Now, I will say this. I had no plans whatsoever to pull down what I pulled down, and that $25 structure is completely different than what I'm used to. The $10 knockout, it's like if you knock out 2 or 3 people, it's $30. You get your buy-in back. But taking first for 108 and then winning an extra 100 is 208. That is twice what my original buy-in was of $100. I went slightly over 1,000 tonight from playing some tournaments. I dropped slightly under. That took me 4 to 5 years to be able to pull off what I pulled off, and I just wanted to celebrate. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any comments, leave it down below. I'm going to go ahead and release this pretty much tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Talk to you soon.